So I debated several times about making this video because, not only is nobody seeing my content lately, but it's probably going to make me cry. So stick around for that if you're interested, I guess. As many of you may know, I self-published my first book about a year ago in March of 2024. It's called Broken, and it's only available on Amazon because I had to self-publish it. I couldn't get a literary agent to accept it. And despite having only sold about 70 copies in that year, it's had only positive results. But I read a review that I came across today that absolutely hit me in the feels. It's only a couple short paragraphs, so I'm going to read you the whole thing. He says, Kane Rafferty's Broken is the neurodivergent, bipolar, ADHD truth that needs to be shouted from the rooftops. This novel does not whisper its existence. It howls, an unfiltered, untamed force of nature. Brutal in its honesty, raw in its execution, it is an unflinching portrait of a mind that does not conform, a psyche that refuses to be neatly categorized, medicated into submission, or understood through the narrow lens of a world built for the neurotypical. It is a jagged mirror reflecting the misunderstood, the mislabeled, the ones who live in a world that was not designed or prepared for them. And yet, in its self-published nature, Broken becomes all the more whole. The imperfections, those slight growing cracks toward the novel's end, do not detract from its brilliance. They sculpt it. The rough edges are not blemishes, but the book's very bones. Its unvarnished authenticity forging it into something greater than the cookie-cutter polished perfection version of a well-known publisher could ever deign it to be. This is not just a story of a man fighting against his own mind. It's the story of a husband, a father, a human being desperately trying to hold on to the love that should anchor him while the tides of his own psyche pull him further from shore. Jack Barlow is not some distant, abstract symbol of mental illness. He's heartbreakingly real. The suffocating weight of trying to be everything his family needs him to be, while feeling like a ghost where he should feel the most whole. This is where Broken cuts the deepest, because it's not just his mind at stake, it's his world. Sorry. Whoever wrote this is a fucking genius. Anyone who has ever loved, known, or been someone who is neurodivergent, bipolar, or ADHD must read this book. And that is truly most of us. Broken does not ask for understanding. It seizes it, wrestles it from the ether, and forces the world to look, truly look, at what it means to live in a mind that is both a cage and an expanse, both a battlefield and a kingdom. A masterpiece not in spite of its imperfections, but because of them. And then he quotes one of the most famous lines from the book. Daddy, can you fix him? No, sweetie. I'm afraid he's broken. We have to throw him away. A quote that comes multiple times with many meanings attached to it. I feel like this person truly understands the reason I wrote the book in the first place. The entire time I was either dictating or typing this book, I found myself actively crying on my computer. The whole time I edited and re-edited this book, I would pace around the house with headphones on, having the book read itself to me. And I found myself just in absolute tears walking around my house. And every single thing this person mentions is 100% true. This is the only book I have ever published, even though I had to publish it myself because I just wanted it to get out there. To help anybody that it possibly could. It still to this day pisses me off that the only place I'm able to sell it currently is Amazon because no other place seemed interested in it. But Dominic, whoever you are, your kind words really just filled me with hope. And at the same time, I just want to crawl in bed and fall to pieces. I greatly appreciate your kind words, and I really hope that other people out there feel the same way.